So just in case it hasn't been done yet on YouTube, before I do this, this is my first Suzuki Manji. That's Dexter the cat. It's just what's inside. I'll tell you what, it's like it's got a lot of screws on it. It's nice, so nicely sealed. The person that I bought it off, I always ask them, look, you see that groove there? That's where your cover plate goes. Normally when you buy a used harmonica, see, I always ask, how many times has it been used? And he said like once or twice. Literally, it's like new. I consider that to be like new, nearly new. And you can see, like, if see just there where the cover plate would have sat, and that would be a lot worse. There would be gunk. And also along there would be all sorts of gunk in there. Sometimes a lot of discoloring. It looks very new. So I'm in the process of sanitizing it just in case. I don't know what these reeds are made out of, but one thing that I have just said is look how many screws there are sealing this thing. So it's a Suzuki Manji in D. It feels very sort of well made. Right, so I'm going to pause it now, unscrew it, see what happens. And the fact that there was so many screws is a good sign. For one, they're not skimping on parts, and two, it means it's going to be sealed well. Right, so look, right, just in case you've never done this before, reeds are always hanging down, right? So this is the right way up. See down there, the draw reeds are underneath, kind of hanging down, if you get what I mean. So when it comes to putting harmonicas back together, blow reeds, again, they're on the inside, hanging down. You see the gap there? So when they talk about gapping, they talk about, see that gap, that white gap? When they talk about gapping, they would close this. I have not played this yet, so I ain't gonna go doing any of that. Just in case you don't know what these things look like on the inside. It's a nice feel, certainly a nice look to this comb. The comb looks very flat, feels very flat, solid, almost like a Zidal comb, very dense. You know, nothing's going to soak into this. It's almost like plastic, but it's not. It's almost like a type of marble, but it's not. It's not marble. So I'm going to pause this now, go and sanitize it, put it back together, and have a little play. Oh, sorry, just for the sake of the video, right? See, the comb is shaped like this. If this was, so look, there's the outside, see the groove there for the cover plates. If this was used like 5 times or more and kept in a case where there wasn't any air getting to it, you would basically, well, with most harmonicas, you'd basically see like, you'd take the comb off like that, and you'd see the comb shaped. Where the comb isn't, there would be discoloration. There would be a lot more. Like I can see, this is in real good, like really good condition. Basically unused. So put it back together. I'm very impressed with it, so to speak. I haven't played it yet. What I mean by that is, yeah, so if you are embarking upon buying used harmonicas, number one, you've got to be willing to take a risk. Number two, you know, you got PayPal, you got eBay, you got buyer's protection. I bought this from Vinted actually, and I got it quite cheap. I think quite cheap compared to what they cost. Um, and that's a D harmonica, and it sounds rich. That sounds a bit louder. Session steel with 1847 cover plates on. Bearing in mind the session steel, I would have gapped it and embossed it. Hold 4. There you go. That is a nice harmonica. This, I don't know whether they're always like this, but open side vents. Someone said to me, friend said, it's the marine band of the Suzuki. I would say, not, I was going to say better than. The build quality, whether brass is better than what's in this, I don't know. I'm not that. I don't know. But the comb is definitely better than a marine band comb. Definitely. It had more screws inside it, I believe, than a marine band. Even a deluxe. I'm even talking deluxe. So this is more like a deluxe marine band, the way it's built, I'm saying. So, yeah, and I was thinking when I was putting this together, I guess the question might be, do you still need a quality harmonica, so to speak? Do you still need, 2026, do you still need to spend a certain amount of money? And I would say yes. I would say yes, you do. It's no different. Levi jeans, you're looking for Levi jeans, there's many of them out there, but just buy them off some market stall, some fakies or whatever, they're not going to be the same. Or other brands of jeans are not going to be the same. Jeans, I guess these are becoming now a bit like guitars. There are many brands of guitars, and kind of like someone would make something that looks like a Fender, for instance. I don't even know whether a Fender is a high quality guitar, but they would make something that looks like a Fender, even parts from a Fender maybe, I don't know, from the same producer, but it would lack some quality, and the price would reflect that, I guess. That's what I'm sort of saying. Yes, there seems to be this comb it's sort of it looked edible. It looked like a nice piece of fudge, a piece of toffee, but it's quite dense, quite strong. And I dipped it in the sink. It looked like it was not going to absorb water in the slightest. I don't think it's plastic. Kind of could be plastic, but I don't think so. It's nice. It's nice looking. And I do like that key thing on the front of there, actually. Kind of, I'm not really pressing that hard. There is that risk if you had, I'd never put harmonicas in my back pocket. You wouldn't catch me sitting on a harmonica. There is a slight risk of that. Seems quite strong, but it's just, I guess these can. Yeah, no, it's all right. It's quite strong. There's no post there. That's what I'm getting at, I suppose. But that is quite strong. So it's a nice harmonica. I'm impressed. I've got a Suzuki Folkmaster, and it's like maybe because I bought it off of Wish, it was new, some website called Wish or something like that, and it was literally like one of the worst harmonicas I've ever seen in my life, put it that way. I've seen, yeah, it was like something that you'd buy from Aldi's or something, not even for children. It's a nice harmonica. There you go. Enjoy.